In the heart of Africa lies Chad, a land of striking contrasts. To the north, the Sahara's golden dunes stretch endlessly. To the south, savanna grasslands teem with life. At its center, Lake Chad shimmers, a freshwater oasis that has sustained civilizations for millennia. Chad has always been a crossroads where peoples and cultures meet. Before Islam, Chadians practiced diverse traditional beliefs, deeply tied to nature and ancestors. Powerful kingdoms rose around Lake Chad, thriving on fertile lands and trade. The Sao civilization, famed for terracotta and bronze, built fortified cities and a complex society. These early societies were spiritually rich, honoring the land and sky through rituals marking life cycles. Chad's kingdoms were never isolated. They sat at the heart of trans-Saharan trade routes. Caravans carried goods and ideas, making the Lake Chad basin a vibrant hub of exchange. Chad became a bridge between North Africa and sub-Saharan societies, controlling trade and building wealth. Along these ancient trails, a new faith, Islam, began its transformative journey into the heart of Africa. Its arrival would forever change Chad's story. The trans-Saharan trade was Chad's lifeblood. Caravans of camels crossed the desert, linking distant worlds. Gold, ivory, and enslaved people traveled north. Salt, textiles, and horses came south. These exchanges were more than commerce. They were cultural encounters. Arab and Berber, Muslim traders brought not just goods but their faith and customs. Through daily prayers and acts of charity, they introduced Islam organically to local communities. Islam spread gradually, moving at the pace of the caravans. Through conversation and example, not conquest, the faith first took root in commercial centers and among ruling elites, offering a shared legal and ethical framework. For local leaders, adopting Islam meant smoother trade, new alliances, and prestige. Embracing Islam was both a spiritual and strategic choice, connecting Chad to the vast Islamic world. Islam's story in Chad is tied to the Kanem-Bornu Empire, centered on Lake Chad. The rulers, or Mais, grew powerful by controlling trade and taxing caravans. In the 11th century, Mai Humai Jilmi converted to Islam, a pivotal political move. His conversion set a precedent. Soon, the ruling class and court officials followed. Islam became the state religion, symbolizing power and modernity. Kanem-Bornu's rulers championed Islam, forging ties with North Africa and the wider Muslim world. Mai Dunama Dabbalemi, a devout Muslim ruler, established hostels for pilgrims and students in Cairo, strengthening cultural exchange. Islam unified the diverse empire, bringing ethnic groups together under a shared faith. Mosques rose in major towns, and the call to prayer echoed across the savannah. Traditional beliefs blended with Islam, but the new faith provided a framework for law and governance. The royal embrace transformed Islam from a foreign faith into a core part of Chadian identity. This shift shaped the region for centuries. Islam's spread in Chad wasn't just about kings and traders, it was driven by scholars and teachers. Ulama traveled from North Africa, bringing the Quran, Islamic law, and a tradition of learning. They established madrasas, teaching Arabic and opening doors to literacy and global knowledge. These schools became the intellectual and spiritual heart of communities. Teachers served as advisors, judges, and community leaders, resolving disputes and guiding daily life. Their wisdom and piety won converts, not force. Over time, local Chadian scholars emerged, adapting Islam to local culture. They wrote, taught, and preserved history in Arabic, creating a vibrant intellectual tradition. Islam became a living part of local culture, nurtured by generations of Chadian Muslims. The keepers of knowledge ensured the faith's deep roots. Through them, Islam became truly Chadian. Islam gradually reshaped daily life in Chad, especially around Lake Chad. The 5 daily prayers structured the day. Friday prayers united communities. Festivals like Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha became major events, blending prayer, feasting, and charity. Islamic influences appeared in art, architecture, and language. Mosques dotted the landscape, and Arabic words entered local speech. Islamic law, or Sharia, became the basis for governance, centralizing authority and strengthening diplomatic ties. Social structures shifted. Islamic principles guided marriage, inheritance, and family life. Charity and care for the vulnerable deepened community bonds. Over time, being Muslim became central to identity in the region. Islam was no longer foreign, it was home. The faith's rhythms shaped society, culture, and self-understanding. Today, Islam is the faith of more than half of Chad's population. The call to prayer rings from N'Djamena to the smallest villages. Islam shapes values, community, and a sense of belonging to the global ummah. Its influence is seen in culture, politics, and national holidays. Chad is part of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, reflecting its Muslim identity. Islamic law still guides personal and community matters in many regions. Scholars and religious leaders remain respected figures, mediating and guiding communities. Quranic schools continue to teach faith in Arabic, while students travel abroad for Islamic education. Islam in Chad is diverse, often blended with pre-Islamic traditions, a unique African Islam. The faith's enduring presence is the result of centuries of trade, scholarship, and cultural exchange. The spread of Islam in Chad is a journey through Africa's heart. It began with merchants, not conquerors, who brought faith along ancient trade routes. Chad's openness to new ideas allowed Islam to take root and flourish. The Kanem-Bornu rulers gave Islam legitimacy, making it a unifying force. Scholars and teachers built on this foundation, creating a living intellectual tradition. Today, Islam is inseparable from Chad's identity, woven into its culture and history. This peaceful spread through trade and learning shows how faith can adapt and endure. Chad's story is a testament to the power of cultural exchange in shaping our world. If you enjoyed this journey through Chad's rich history, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Your support helps us bring more stories from Africa and beyond to you. Thank you for watching.